that her fall paved the road forward for the flame chase. Amidst his grief, Finan takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the flame chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to spirit thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others. The flame chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and the mortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people. Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The holy city is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer. At this moment of crisis, Mighty, Castrus, Tribi and Trinan, Cartonus, the holy city guards, and Don Hung all lay their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have a chance to complete the mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
Alright. Story cap has ended. Yes, we're going off.
Such a peaceful spot.
Oh, that's a good team. We'll see how that works out.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Don Hung.
That guy looked kind of goofy. Though, we have similar hair.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Don Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
It's a long story. Let's deal with that guy first.
We are under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namasini. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all, like some kind of omen.
That was our chance to take them down.
No! Don't get too close. That thing's black flames are burning hot. I don't know what's happening, but leaving is the best option.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be alright?
Believe in his resolve to save Akama.
I'm wondering if the Black Swordsman has anything to do with Finan directly. They've thrown hints about it, but nothing's guaranteed.
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
I feel like someone should stay behind. Is this really what trailblazing is supposed to be? Leaving like this, I'll definitely regret it.
I agree. But Finan, he must have struggled a lot before making this decision. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's there?
I guess.
I hope to convey a message
Oh,
to the
screw
two
them.
nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
It's good to see some familiar faces. Never thought the Express crew would bring in a genius for backup. Things are getting more confusing by the minute. Yay, Onyx
Indeed.
Fury!
Madam Herta invited
Have
me
you
to meet with
seen
nameless.
The
Rest
cat
assured.
girl I have? I can't remember if you were on my Honkai streams beforehand.
You two know this
Cypher.
Anti-Catherine? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the
I'll show you her in a
Trailblazers.
second.
Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait
Okay.
nearby.
Anyway,
Please
welcome in.
stay safe.
We are playing through the current patch story of Honkai Star Rail. This is kind of the conclusion, I think, to this story arc. And then we'll eventually move on to
I
like
fully understand your
a new
situation.
world, new
For
patch.
now, the
You
only
have a
thing I
new
can do
one.
is temporarily
Oh
freeze
my,
that
go
black
ahead
cat
and
one in
tell
place.
me.
Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Cat Dragon. Okay. Have you ever seen an old series of games called Lunar?
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues
So, like-
unchecked on this course,
Lunar Silver Star Story, Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. They made another one for the DS. Let me see if I can bring it up. Oh no. Color me surprised. There he is. Give me a second, I'm gonna bring up a picture. Hey, do you see that guy? And let me see. Here's the one from the second game. And they do kind of act like cats. I'm pretty sure that they're like cat dragons. The second one is a girl. First one is a boy. Very cute. Maybe I'll eventually get to those games someday. Hey, do we have a visitor? Welcome in. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sure that's really cute. Little horns, dragon wings. Oh.
A Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis and emerge from the surging tides.
He's a lot funnier than the
cosmos as
other,
we know it
like,
will suffer irreversible consequences.
Navi-style characters in Paimon. He's a little snarky. A Lord Ravager, like Fantilia.
The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is the Eon of Erudition.
It's an assassination?
Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos.
Okay.
This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madame Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
I'm glad that he's saying this, because up till now, you can see in the background, all this is like fading away. This world wasn't composed entirely of memories. So it's like we jumped into a storybook, and now, what does it matter if the events in the storybook go bad? I mean, it's just in the story, right? But he's saying, okay, even though those worlds are going to disappear, those mountains are going to disappear, even though it's confusing what happened to the people here who acted like real people, including the Chrysosairs, if something goes really bad here, it can affect the entire universe. I will shoulder this responsibility, Mr. Scrollum.
Mr. Scrollum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who
Alright.
stays behind?
After this, like, short story segment, I'm gonna show you Cypher, and I'm gonna see how inspired you were by a character you've never seen.
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world.
Perfect day. Yes. Terrible cat puns are very welcome.
Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person. The connection.
Oh no, he's got the Bogos binted.
Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1. The Intellitron, named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything.
Oh no.
2. Herta discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
1 second. Down, girl, down. I'm sure we'll have... Oh. Another story segment.
Oh, cold. It's freezing.
At least March is cute.
Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see Webaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it. He warned me about this place right before Klepoth glimpsed him.
What? She gets that place too?
No. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering?
You can go meow daddy for me instead.
Pom-pom into new outfits, and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts.
Something forcing Pom Pom into new outfits and borrowing his shoulder massager.
Hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple. Right?
Wait, are they gonna release a new path?
Child of remembrance.
Oh no!
Step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out?
I love March's eyes right there. Alright. Not her. There's my fox girl. But the one I'm looking for... Oh, that's my new outfit for Firefly. Schoolgirl outfit. There she is. Alright, not electric blue. Clearly cat girl. Pretty cute. And you'll get to see her later in battle once we get something to fight directly. But she's been following us along on earlier story lesson stuff.
Oh no, don't fall for it.
It's got a quest marker, March, you're okay.
Turn back, wait. Master Diviner? Foosh? Master Diviner. What brings you here? And you, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March.
What was
A
that?
pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me...
If worlds talk without an origin of the voice, then wake up unless you have gifts. I'm getting lost with some of the grammar there, so I'm not sure what you're saying.
The value
Origin
of your
of
life
the
does not lie
voice.
in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history. The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale.
Aww.
I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it?
Okay.
If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
Kind of reminds me of the path stuff that they have in this game. which isn't a homeworld, but it is about values.
The
And each
situation
world
is
does kind of
dire.
align itself as a
Your
whole
lost memories.
along the path, even
crucial
though
to
the
the Garden
individual
of
people go their
Recollection.
different ways.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined.
A star seed. Is that tied into the other stuff, or is this tied into like the prophecy stuff?
Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory. Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! Don't let those bad people deceive you!
The gate.
So
Now
she's wandering
hey,
around in her
guys.
memories, but the stupid
What are
little
you
pet that they
doing
give
in a
us gets to
place
follow
like
us
this?
around.
March! There you are.
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Okay. Memories of worlds you've never created. And presumably no one else you know has either.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
Doesn't act like you
the
though.
Garden's allies. You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up and travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate together. Step into your past, March.
Cities
Find
destroyed
your
and
true
worlds dying.
self.
Wait up! Slow down!
Wait up, slow down. Sounds like you've been playing some Honkai Star Rail.
At last, I finally caught up.
What?
Hey, are you alright? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around. Say, March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision?
Is that baby March? Young March?
Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings?
Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine.
And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence.
Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met?
Aw.
No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might
I
have
thought
more
they
in
were the
common
same
than you
character,
think.
but I think they have different
I know
eyes.
exactly what you're going through, which is why
Yeah.
I don't want to see you exploited or hurt.
You know what I'm going through?
I know, because I've been exactly where you are.
What? Is she March from the alternate
This
future?
empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want.
What?
You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap?
Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that?
Oh no.
If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
What?
You've seen what's on the other side?
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
Yeah, but why would you want to return here?
So I had to try and stop you.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something.
Yeah?
Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world?
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path.
If I meditate, I go into a room surrounded by stars where I receive information of the universe. Okay, so it is kind of like the prophecy idea you mentioned.
The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives, but that path will lead you home.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me.
Aww.
That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Okay.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can.
Then I'll look forward to that day.
Interesting. She does look like she came from
Your
Amphorius.
story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Chocolate Fun at the Vortex of Genesis. That's the name of my trailblazer.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
The Vortex of Genesis. We made it back.
We made it back.
I mean, their name is Trailblazers. That's their path, the Trailblaze, and that's what they call themselves, the group of the main characters.
Even this place has changed.
Their mission is to wander across the stars, exploring and solving problems.
Finally.
Kind of like Star Trek, I guess, but they get more involved.
For Era Nova?
I hope Dan Heng will be okay on his way back.
If anything, he's the one worried about you. But I'm here to watch over you now. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end.
This is another cute little side character that accompanies me and Amphorius at least.
Like how you and Dan Heng treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to
Looks
me.
kind of like an Espeon from Pokemon. Time to see the Era Nova begin.
Right.
Yeah.
Time to see the last
Yeah, you don't
core
have
flame
to.
restored.
But that's kind of how Amphorius works. With memories controlling everything. Alright. There's the girl. She's kind of thin.
There's Ian. And wait.
Lycus?
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world, plunging everything into the gray unknown.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer.
This is the path I must take.
As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing. The ritual of Era Nova.
Skrulum says you're behind all this.
Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying?
He knows more than he's telling. Time to make him talk.
I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky, Lord Lycus? How much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials.
With the amount that this game implies everything is built up from the remembrance in some way, I wouldn't be surprised if that's at least a little bit of the case. But I don't think it's the entire thing, or at least it would have to be in very different ways. That said, some people seem to be able to turn into emanators, lords, and eons, which are like much more abstract and powerful. So maybe it has some of that in it sometimes.
Yet, for Kefali's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer,
Us spiritual travelers can choose how we appear in the astral realm. Yeah, kind of like a VR chat taken to the extremes, I guess. We've seen that happen a lot when characters enter virtual worlds, and a lot of the games and stuff imply that not all of the virtual worlds are actually virtual, or there's some blend.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something.
Okay.
2 things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius' laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep.
No need to worry. I have a plan.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Alright.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me to the end.
You need a hooded cloak. Yes. Yes. Become the Chuni you were meant to be. Alright.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved
Yes.
her victory.
I like cloaks.
And the Era Nova approaches.
Have you seen that old Kermit the Frog meme? Where Kermit is talking to a hooded Kermit, and the hooded Kermit is encouraging him to, be a little irresponsible. To be a little dangerous. To break a few laws.
The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes, reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
Yes, yes.
There.
Very much.
Finish
Characters from the
first
previous
and last wish for.
episodes of this story arc who have all died in some way or another, and then her, whom we just met 10 minutes ago.
To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
Restore the final core flame with Finon.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Alright, channeling the core flame.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Era Nova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life.
Did he just hit the literal pause button?
What a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Ah, got it. Let's start at the very beginning.
What is this guy going on about?
The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence
The birth of particles.
of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that
Hooded cloak and your spirit bag, and bam, I'm from Lord of the Rings.
all concepts exist solely because we perceive them.
I've definitely read that and seen all the
Is
movies.
called the erudition. Without it,
And
the
yeah, it
universe
definitely
would
has some
merely
of what
be
you're
a
talking about.
chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Ah, as sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look.
Even now, I am glimpsing the large forest in the Fae.
To what they call the forbidden
And you
realms
spelled forest a
beyond
little
the
unusually.
sky.
Is that significant, or is that a misspelling? Forest with 2 R's and a capital F.
Do you know of the scholars' strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos.
Oh.
The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
Okay.
But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine.
Gives head
answer.
pats. I appreciate it. Thank you.
War and
Yes, head pats are
disaster,
nice.
Stumping even the greatest minds.
Maybe eventually I'll get some assets for that. Maybe when I get the ability to have redeems.
Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius.
Oh? Is it one of these computing centers?
Hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life. If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one deemed as a failure by the Eon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Eon. This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses.
Okay.
Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey.
Memories?
Right now, it awaits you ahead in that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Act 1, Departure.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, You will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd
Such
dream.
an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Rise and shine.
What? Ah, it's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Okay. What is this place? Cyrene? The Aranova, is it done?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, you're talking about him? Like the... with the white hair, not the gray hair?
Home of the nameless hero who carried Kefali's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden
Yeah,
sword
he's Finon, which is the kind of central character for a lot of this story.
pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel, dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
Yes. We seeing Finance childhood? How does this connect to Aranova? I had no idea he used to be so chuny.
Witty as always. But this is more than just
yes.
a funny story. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater.
Oh. They got bumped. There.
Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Finan's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Okay. Who could possibly be there his entire life?
Questions, questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
All awake now? Great.
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
So Cyrene is his sister.
Found you. That's...
Goodness, Look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
Who are you?
There's something oddly
Haha,
unfamiliar
yes.
about this.
I mean, you saw her earlier, right? In the memory world?
What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
She talks a little bit like March as well.
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure, sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups.
I guess.
Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
I'm the galactic baseballer here, okay? Look at that. Look at that. Greetings, I'm the invincible galactic baseballer.
Today he's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Oh?
Yes. You too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease.
I guess.
Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Orynyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo.
New training pants. He's got to break him in. He's a big kid now.
If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Solicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still,
Yeah, I think I remember you
is
saying that about
absolute.
the tarot cards.
After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Of course, I was playing
Anyway, let's go to our old
Persona
secret base and look for those
last
oracle
week
cards.
sometime. And a few weeks ago before that, and Persona is all about tarot cards.
Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the
I must
ones
be
from
keeping
Persona?
them safe for us.
In the sunlit bar.
I don't get into tarot real myself, but...
Ripened wheat.
Ah,
they
okay.
found various fruits hoarded by squirrels. And a wooden figurine missing arms and legs.
My unfinished little soldier? After all these years.
Oh no!
Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Finan, Cyrene, where are you two headed?
Speak of the devil.
You said
Mrs.
speak of the
Pythias
devil
is-
to her?
No classes today. This morning,
Ah,
I used fine
okay.
leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom.
I did
One
not
had
follow
potential
that one.
injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday. Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done, even without classes.
I'm gonna take a very short break. And then, get back to it. Alright, I'm back. Try and sit up straighter. Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done even without classes.
With you being our only teacher in ID Silicii, you must be working so hard.
Anything for my students. I don't mind the work. When you travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me, to see what a true haven of wisdom looks like. By the way, what are you looking for in here? You've been searching quite thoroughly.
Quietly hide the wooden soldier. Mine silent. Snitch on Finite. I'll quietly hide it.
Thank you, my friend. Time to take our soldier home.
All right then, I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay out too late.
Wait, it can rain? This is before that changed?
The wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
She is so chibi. Wow.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it myself.
Oh, can't jump in this game. Haha.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers.
Oh, yeah.
Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right?
Who's that supposed to be? Can't pin me down, can you?
I bet he said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
Let's try the roof. Clean from the
Come to
top
think
down.
of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out.
That's the roof? I guess it has a roof over a roof.
Carries an air of mystery. Her secrets elusive. Yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm.
Alright, you just gave up all hints of showing and not telling. You just tell us right out.
You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
It does lift your spirits being high. Okay. Sea stretches as far as the eye can see. 3, 2, 1, jump. Wait, I'll do the sea.
I remember drawing ID Silicii as a child. Nestled between the sea and the mountains, I'd always stop where the sky met the sea, and the world beyond was just too vast to imagine. I always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
Looks like he won this race. I was still taking in the scenery.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Oh?
What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print. Are those animal footprints? This card's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done, hung, enjoy Void Ranger Jive. Okay, what?
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Okay, looks like we figured it out. Suspicious weeds.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
Remembrance Maze? Fairies and entrance?
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little.
All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go.
All right.
Pretty sure this is it?
What
Should
is
be
going
this way.
on?
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling, the Remembrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Sounds like some secret society, huh?
Getting approved by the maze's fairies was like our childhood badge of honor. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty. As always, looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
What makes you say that? Don't tell me you're behind all this. Once the wheels start turning, there's no going back. I'll say the...
Oh, just a girl's intuition. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing, forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
Okay. Wheels of Fate turning sounds like BlazBlue's story.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came.
Wait a minute. Are you... Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy!
What?
Hey, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
This is not what I was expecting.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
Mem's purple now? Did you dye your fur? So the Mems are like an organization.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Doly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did!
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories. being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried.
I have.
Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards! Right. The Chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolimem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all.
Okay.
Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief!
What is this?
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Did she just disappear? I thought you'd be a pink mem. So are the Oracle cards with you?
How about we hear what the Chief has to say first, my impatient friend?
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on, just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
Okay. This is As I've Written?
My book of Oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes, the Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze.
What? Is it Mem?
Indeed. Every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from ID's Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Oh no. Dolimem continues to explain in greater detail.
But if that's the case, our journey...
will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in ID's Elysiae just to be safe.
What were you planning to do?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to ID Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
Oh.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
Haha. Then we stand against it until the very end. At least we'll know which way to run.
Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin?
I guess.
Oh my. The cards are quite responsive today.
Oh.
Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us.
Turn to the first page of Oracle cards. Reveal the Weaver.
Behold, the Weaver. It connects the romantic threads of the chrysalis of gold, weaving all destinies into golden silk that flows toward the most brilliant, magnificent future.
The dance of thread and blade set the stage.
so shall it end as gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. The Gold Weaver must be of noble birth, such high standing. I doubt someone like me could ever reach it.
Reveal the gatekeeper.
This is the gatekeeper, who guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And are those children singing? It feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet strangely comforting.
Reveal the ruler, number 3.
The ruler stands for discipline, authority, and glory, but frequently also points to isolation and warfare.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone. He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? Stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
Reveal the traveler.
Ah, the traveler.
Ah, there's
A
Cypher,
little
the cat
trickster.
girl.
Always hiding behind other cards, disguising itself. What a rare catch.
Over here! Or perhaps here! Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
A teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek. Surely only a master of mischief could pick up this card.
5. Check the other cards. Turn to the second page. Reveal the servant.
This card, the servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers, just like starlight.
Oops.
It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands. Are they destined to bloom only in death's embrace?
It sounds so solemn, yet tinged with an inescapable sorrow.
Reveal the healer. Hyacinth, I guess.
The humble healer may seem gentle in hue, but its courage matches any other, strong enough to melt even the coldest ice.
I will do my best to help you mend all fractures and let sunlight shine on every corner of the world. Make a pinky promise with me. No more going back on your word.
Hey, this card really speaks to me. It makes me want to protect as much as I possibly can.
Aww.
Still, protecting everything, everywhere, seems like a dream. What amazing power would you need for that?
Reveal the scholar.
Behold the scholar, bearer of many names, the grand magician, the great performer, the eye of wisdom, and the defiler of Circes.
Defiler! Ouch.
Oh,
wow.
There's just one card. With all those titles, I was expecting a whole deck.
A Dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
Wait, what's with that condescending tone? It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
Ha ha ha, what? Alright, check the other cards. Reveal Finance Oracle cards.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
Oh?
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Heidi's Elysiae. In just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar.
Okay.
Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding. Each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many. To answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes. Just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean, after all. Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Okay.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path, and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer. So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass.
That's wonderfully optimistic. I like it. Cyrene, may I have that Deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart, but now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Well?
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi!
Ouch.
Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze!
What's going on?
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, Not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Remembrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
Oh no.
But my parents, the whole village.
We need to save them now.
You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
This is beyond any Titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone.
Oh.
It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Remembrance Maze.
Not even Titans can?
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze.
Wow.
We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
No. Listen, protect those who must be protected.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as your child, I must act.
I mean, I figured you are the little thing, aren't you? Kind of flying cat monster?
Very well. Make sure you protect
cat creature?
yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
They're more like foxes, so they favor me, but still.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within.
Oh?
Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world. But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step.
Yes.
Learning to save others as they grow.
So you aren't necessarily flying all the time like they are.
When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage.
Oh, good.
I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
What?
Oh, deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who asked to deliver salvation. Are you just here to spoil the story?
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man, forever denied the mantle of hero, takes his
Your astral
first
self had a bag.
on the path to deliverance.
Like a mail bag or a purse or something like that?
Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began.
That definitely seems like a trailblazer.
Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
Okay.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you? No, it can't be. You. Are you talking to me?
Okay.
No. That ribbon, Olivia. I should have known.
Corrupted by the black tide? Have they become monsters?
Please. No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he always has a right to be angry, though. If there's anybody here who needs anger management, it's Mighty Mouse, who is like, the answer is always hidden stuff. And I don't know what's going on with Legma, but he's kind of scary too.
Stop. Please. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield.
Good for you.
In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy covered in wounds.
You mean if Finon was?
The dead one by one.
They've definitely done stories like that.
Than the earth he moved.
Like, Honkai Impact III, the main character was a female and had a role very much similar to Finon here.
His home, his past, his name, all buried beneath the soil. His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the Hand of Shadow.
Oh?
He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting
yeah, I know.
in the wind, through countless city-states.
Kiana Kazlana from Honkai Impact III is the main character. Now, the character that you technically play, quote-unquote, is the captain when you interact with the menus, but the main character of that game, they don't have, like, a Trailblazer or the Proxies or the Traveler from Genshin. They have Kiana Kazlana, who is kind of like the protagonist. And then you have a couple other gacha characters around her, like Raiden Mei, and Bronya, Sele, and Fushua. But Kiana Kazlana is the female main character of that game, from the same company. That this game is very much based on, with a very different perspective. Like, this is like an alternate universe version of that game. And as far as we can tell, that girl matches up kind of with March 7th, maybe? Maybe?
Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave.
I have
and to
Honkai
do
Impact the
all
Third,
that was within his
but
power
that game
to
takes
save
way too
those
much
who
time
needed
every single day in order to play it, so I got burned out.
Those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Yes.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
I mean,
Are you
Star
prepared
Rail,
for
what
such
about Rail
teachings?
Star? If we find out that's the secret behind this game, I will not be surprised, alright?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of legend. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path right beside him.
The Traveler? Or Trailblazer?
This is the Abyss of Fate. Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
So we got one recap at the beginning, but now he's like, that wasn't enough. Like it says, like, I'm gonna give you... Yes. That's what I was saying earlier. Because your self-identity is all about wandering the stars and interacting a lot like the characters of this game. Now, Kiana Kazlana is not a Trailblazer yet, but I'm sure she will be. And she was the main character of that game.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Mess with that man, the angry man, and everybody might end up dead.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mightymos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mightymos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign lands. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Moses' challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself.
Okay.
So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other.
We have to defeat each other in cards?
To sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantin shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child. And every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
Okay.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Come on, we got this. Someday he too will be your comrade. You mean by resolving this conflict between Finon and Mightimos?
Me? With
like,
him?
they have prophecies in this world.
Like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan.
I think that refers to the Chrysocers involved in bringing about this prophecy. So you remember when they had the tarot cards earlier, and we went through the tarot cards? Like, Anaxa and Cypher, the cat girl I showed you. I think those are all the chosen few.
Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade.
Though interestingly, Cyrena wasn't in there.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she? Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers.
Okay.
I need to catch up with Finan first.
Amazing.
Oh my, I knew we were gonna get to
But
the scales.
remain true to their purpose.
So previously,
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
we came to these scales to solve a riddle.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
Where we had to put symbolic weights on either side and make one side weigh more than the other.
For your information,
in order to open up a
in
door.
Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you.
Personally, my day, I prefer defenestration.
The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you?
Don't push your luck.
Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It seems like the Trailblaze crew fulfill a unique function in this world, not just as travelers, but travelers who influence significant events. We travel around the stars on the Astral Express, which is a space train, if that makes any sense, from planet to planet, and then sometimes we get stopped by Stellarons,
Now this is a tough
which
one.
are
What can I
like a
possibly
cancer
offer
of the
against a
stars,
ring
they
that
call them.
signifies so much?
And we usually have to stop when we find one and solve any problems related to the Stellaron, which causes weird stuff to happen on each of the worlds where they're present.
Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
On the first world we went to, it caused, or kind of the second one maybe, because the first one was a space station. Oh, okay, in real life. Maybe I missed that. What does your gut tell you? The Deliverer card.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The Deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. How ironic. I can't even look at this card properly, much less follow where it leads. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face. But here and now, my heart says something else. This car, it's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Lady Trinen, Finan, and hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Sirena, but how? Did I stumble into the wrong Amphorius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
Are you secretly March the 7th?
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
Good job.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there.
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry, you already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Memorance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering.
Future suffering, though.
You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us?
Me?
Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
Well, we're about to throw on something onto Mighty Most that he was never expecting. Yeah, I mean, go with that, go with that. Mighty Most was not prepared to deal with the power of math. We're about to use addition.
Let's try that.
The Trailblazer plus Finon.
The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. For their sake, I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes.
'Cause remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow.
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
The weight of the Trailblaze itself.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is...
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's a deal.
The scales, they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are equally matched.
This is suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ide Silicii, the nameless hero.
Wait. Nameless? That's the term they use for me. But I'm not from Ide Silicii, am I?
However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales. Hope itself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Yes. Even you and your people. Kremnoan.
Getting cheeky with me? Oh no.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish.
I knew it.
We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
Yeah, it seems like you've spotted some quality character design out here.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same.
Right, is that a turtle dancing?
That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind
What
of
is that?
conviction.
Is that a squirrel?
And the deliverer?
Oh, that's cute.
Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
And what is this one? Just jamming. It's like, okay. I was wondering if it was raccoons, yeah. I was wondering if it was a skull head, but it was hard to tell.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
And this one... Timmy. Kinda another dancing thing?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Akama's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline, and so we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning.
Oh no, not the lake.
What way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this moment, we find ourselves gathered here by the light of the flames of the long night.
Right. Pride Heart.
History shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for
A
Amphorius.
rainbow raccoon. From the same purpose as Jammin'.
You must see now how different this is from the flame chase journey you traveled.
Where did you disappear to? Just whose memories are these, and whose role am I playing?
Patience. We're approaching the final act.
Which is just the prologue, I
These
bet.
are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are of particular importance for the imminent Era Nova.
Something's twerking.
Such as this very moment, as the prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness.
Okay. Timmy.
This is a moment calculated
And
by
the twerking is an axolotl?
What comes after is no different from that which you already know. Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long night. Ah, come, come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Kefali has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
So is this a previous cycle's Finan?
And why? Why must Amphorius' wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest, after which we shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Alright. Act 3 return. We just gotta do...
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then... rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase, and the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold. And behold, beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar.
You're always acting a little weird, Lygus. A little weird.
Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called Deliverer is nothing more than Amphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy.
Oh, what's this one? The scrolls are back.
Decree.
And Timmy's back with Tap Tap. I like that one. I guess he's doing that on bongos, not on his knees.
Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Oh. And a boop. I guess I can be booped. They always say with foxes, you boop the snoot.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. Just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
I wonder if I've ever shown you one of my besties, Zeus Pegasus. Probably not, but I've raided his stream quite a few times, and he's raided me beforehand. And he is a, I think, horse furry.
The vortex of
They're not like
Genesis,
My Little Pony, though we were both
where
bronies.
the world begins
Something a
and
bit more
ends.
muscular and half human.
What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity.
What about Equestrian? I mean, he's a very muscular looking furry. So like, horse furry, so I guess that's Equestrian.
Within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river.
Yeah,
of
okay.
time
But
in
I also
its
think of Equestrian as the horse's rider.
and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here.
Because it means like of horse, I guess. So, yes, the horse itself, but a lot of things related to the horse as well.
Now, if you would.
I am going to take another short break, hit the bathroom, and I'll be back soon. feedback. Looks like you gave me my answer. The equestrian is the horse, always. The rider is just the rider of the horse. Okay. I'm not an expert, so I'll let you have this one. Oh, we've got all these ghosts following us. And Ligma's back.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that in this game. Stuff that's kind of left as a mystery, whether they're human or alien or something more. Like this Lygus guy
story, like
probably isn't just a guy looking like a robot.
You think so too, right?
This is the rest of Finan and Cyrene's story? Haven't I seen this story before?
Indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over.
Yes. Oh no.
Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
In some of Onyx Fury's understanding, the power and soul of the person lies in their butt. Apparently.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
Whoa there, friend of Leroy Jenkins. We didn't ask for a calculation.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle.
What cycle? I knew it.
Just putting it in terms that might be easier.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs. Flame chase journey, and the cycles of Amphorius. Please, take your time. Look around as much as you wish.
Okay, go this one.
Not a single soul to be seen. So this is how the vortex looks at the end of days. Looks like I've got company after all. But since you've made it here, so in the end you succeeded, Executioner.
What?
Castros, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I thought the distraction was for you, Onyx Fury, but the distraction is for me. And I'll accept that.
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living.
What you see is the surging of the River of Souls, brought on by the countless dead feeding it in these dark times. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge into a torrent and guard the vortex to see the Era Nova fulfilled.
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me. Please, everyone, fight with me to the very last.
Castorus? I have her. I'll break her out.
I hear them.
Have you seen me play Castorus before?
Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows.
Do you like elf ears? Do you like girls wrapped in bandages?
In eternal flames.
There's Castorus. She wields a scythe. And there's Cypher.
Water everywhere. This place is always so wet and sticky. Even my tail's getting heavy.
Aww.
What's that burnt smell? And that sizzling noise.
Used to draw a girl who was dead with bandages.
Could stand this.
You do realize that Castorus is like the ruler of the dead right now after she got that. She combined with the Death Titan.
So you feel it too?
And she had some, like, death powers before that.
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said? You know what really matters.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy. Just so you know, I'm not in the business of making losing deals.
Yeah. Did she have a name?
I'll distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
So, it was implied beforehand that the characters aren't the same in each iteration. But it looks like here they are. Because Emilia. Okay. Because Anaxa replaced Cersei.
Are you crazy?
But that was male to female.
Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife.
Oh, I'm still no match for them.
No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me, together. Let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
Okay. Part of the prophecies and visions.
Could it be that now, at the critical juncture, our mighty deliverer is chickening out? Scared of a stupid prophecy? I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way. As the son of Gorgo, I'll prove myself with one last grand victory. Just like when I ripped out the old king's heart. Go. Leave this to me. If the Black Tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
Oh, wow. 4 years old?
Hey, little one. Are you scared?
It's the little pony thing that Hyacinth has.
As brave as Hyacinth. Stay close, little Ika.
Doot, doot, doot.
What? No, not you two.
Doot, doot, doot.
I see. I won't squander your kindness, your hopes. So please, keep this bit of sky standing for me.
Doot, doot, doot. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Kitty. Ha ha ha.
Well,
have you seen that movie?
There's one last thing I need to do before the Aranova.
I've seen it, but it was a while ago, and I didn't quite understand it. And it was based on a novel, which I hadn't read, but the novel was like a classic for China.
Come,
or Japan, I'm not sure. Maybe
Let
I should
this
try
patch of
reading that
clear
sometime.
sky show me where
Yeah,
to
I know
strike.
that. I know what you're referring to, Hidden Dragon. But Hidden Kitty's cute.
All shall
There he is
bid
with
farewell
Aglaya.
to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
They were using swords more than kicks, though.
By the Titans may not come to pass.
And did you also see Hero?
The Era Nova. This unrivaled masterpiece.
Hero
I
came a
have
bit
no
later.
regrets, now that I may entrust it to my most trusted apprentice.
Are you saying?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward the vortex, ready to swallow this place. I must weave the last of my humanity into a net to hold back the deluge. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Now, the hour of fulfillment has come. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest future for the new world. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner, not with threads of gold, but with the steel tip of a needle.
Treeby, look. We made it to the vortex. That prophesied future. The flower fields where the west wind ends. Era Nova. We're so close now. You can't speak anymore, please. Allow me to pause just a moment before I keep my promise. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
So... am I the executioner?
The vortex of Genesis. The last time I was here, I was returning the core flame of reason. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then. But a holy sanctuary of the Titans. Looks more like their frozen crypt to me.
Okay.
All the core flames do lie here now. It's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh, getting ahead of ourselves, are we? Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What walks with you now is but a thought in your mind.
Of course. How could I forget that?
But I'll say the same to you. It's my honor to walk this final stretch with you, too.
Oh no.
Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
Yeah. Just leave it to me.
Time for that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning, most earnest.
Yeah.
Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Show me the final memory.
Very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze, you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius.
Are we seeing ourselves and Lygus?
The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero, absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy.
Oh yeah.
And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius.
I think what he's been saying here is that they kind of get remade with each cycle of Amphorius. Somehow their souls coming back to become the Chrysosaurs when they're needed, with the weird exception that the previous cycle was clearly not them. Or something strange happened. Like, that was not very clear.
And this time,
like, Aquila was different from Hyacinth.
What choice shall
I think. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. And Cersei was clearly different from an Exagorus.
Is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius. There are many mysteries yet to be unlocked.
And Aquila was different from Hyacinth, though maybe they were both in this present round. That was harder to tell.
Yields the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of
You would
applause
pick an
for
NPC's
they
nose?
who will reveal
See,
the
as a
answers
VTuber,
and bring about the
I guess as a male VTuber I actually have a nose? Oh, you mean here, I can do it for you. Right there.
Flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
So, in the end, you succeed in executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
The time has come to once again start
Yeah, off with his head. Off with his head.
Little more heat. I'm honored.
See how she kicks that coin? It looks really cool.
Why not have a meal before the game?
And now you get to see Acheron explode on him.
Free will, or was it fate?
Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
A cute playset with enough believers. Live
Using her mostly to crash his shield.
Still waters of affliction.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
And... oh, you brought him back just so I can destroy them again. Fire guy is fired. He's pretty good though. Like,
it's better to make
what you need to watch is these flower petals on Acheron build up. Right now I have 4 flower petals, and I think I got those from these guys coming in, or at least some of them. Another one came up because he used his attack.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Another one came up, and that triggered Cypher to do hers as well. And he's practically dead.
Thank you for your generosity.
I want to time this better.
Ends now. With your corpse. Ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
And it's just fine on all along? No? I guess? Turned into...
Sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
You refused the toast, yet you still want the wine.
Alright, he needs to get his array out.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Yeah, Cypher's certainly doing a lot of kicking. Alright, Acheron's built up.
I weep for the departed.
It's another part of your character, yeah.
It too shall fall.
Score. And on someone your own, get there.
Destined for oblivion.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
You want to take advantage?
Alright, that's built up.
Cute play session is
Give him another shot.
Life become reality.
Get some healing out there.
Found me.
I weep for the departed.
And another nuke.
It too shall fall.
My fury.
That hurt, man.
Suffering is eternal.
Again?
Fiends or devils? I'll crush them all!
I'm honored by you. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you
I think so. And they'd foreshadowed this a little bit, but not as clearly. So, in the previous chapter, Mighty Mos curiously died after this guy slew him in his one weak spot between like the 8th and the 9th rib or something like that. And before that, he'd been nigh undefeatable. But that was right after he had revealed it to Finon that he had this weakness in case Finon ever needed to strike him down.
Stay put!
so he basically...
It's just a scrape.
Yeah. He basically took advantage of the weakness right after Finon mentioned it.
This form shall fuel the fire. Burn. Burn unceasing.
Alright, let's get a good healing out there. I want my kitty feeling safe.
Our cute play session is over.
Oh.
With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes!
Whoa! She got a lot of them. Haha. Is that another raccoon party? Or is that looting?
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
You can't run!
I'm honored by your presence.
Launching.
Since you're already here.
Gotta get another Acheron nuke.
I weep for the departed.
Wolf furry. Okay, this is not the raccoon. This is a wolf. The mug.
It too shall fall.
I like adding fuel to it.
Long shattered vessel has been defeated.
Found me.
One person alone. We witnessed the
His name is Mugbug. Alright.
Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
Is he still alive? Of course he is, but what does it mean?
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man.
Lygus is a weird dude.
Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very
I
start.
do remember the scepter, yes.
The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition, abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Final era nova before the eternal recurrence begins.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything, why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out they were coming from the Black Tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain, glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within.
Wait. That one she has looks a little bit like the thing
Countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
From the Black Swordsman.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Silicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey. What then is this
Oh no, you have
Terranova?
a dancing Black Swordsman? Something like it.
And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions.
I looked that. I hovered over and I saw that. It's the same guy as beforehand. I can't see that he's a wolf from
As
here.
the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true. As the model of reason, he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Oh.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
I'm wondering if he's the personification of that staff.
Even if that
of that scepter
sunrise is born from annihilation.
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496, Philia 093. No need to feel regret.
Oh, yeah.
This generation of
he is an entitled jerk. Also, maybe a little insane.
Standing model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, You can change the outcome written by the stars. What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Hey there, not why guy. Yes, we have another episode of Honkai Fox Rail. Yes, I'm the
A
trailblazer.
long dream for Emborius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this. Right?
Peekaboo, haha. Not why guy is a long time follower of another streamer who graduated a couple months ago, but I was a big fan of. So thank you for coming over to watch me too, not why guy.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Emborius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their
Yeah,
gaze
it's been
here.
a minute. How's everything going? What have you been doing lately?
And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods. Deceive the
I
world
feel
itself.
like I've grown quite a bit as a streamer. With more people coming into chat, with upgrading my computer, with making some friends within the scene
To
beyond
make
just
time vanish
Tori.
from this world.
Things have been going well for me. I've been getting a lot more engagement, and I'm happy about that. Also been playing a lot more games. I have some plans for the future, including doing some programming teaching
Let's
streams.
not make things so gloomy.
Want to do some board game streams in the future. Yeah. Now, I think some of those followers might be bots and so on, but still, yeah, quite an improvement.
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So,
What I value a lot more than 80 followers is the handful of people who come by regularly and get active in chat. Well, maybe that won't be so bad if they're doing real engagement. If they're entertaining me just as I entertain everybody else.
in that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm.
Yeah.
Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world, quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past, and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast...
Oh no! That's some tough competition. Now, thankfully, you're not comparing Mudang to my true cuties, which are usually the fox girls, like Fugue, and we've also got Tingyun and Yukong in this game, and then we have Yae Miko in Genshin, and a couple other ones across other games. And a couple of my other waifus. So Sirena is not actually one of my waifus, though she is pretty cute and cool. So...
We can never break free from this prison.
I'm still gonna go with Sirena, though.
Until the day
I am not... Mudang is cute.
And writes the final
but
chapter of Amphorius' fate.
Mudang is something that I'm just okay with. I've got to lock into the waifus, okay? I've got to lock into the waifus. Because they lock into me. They're there, they're always there for me when I come to these games. That's why I come.
So, let's set out.
When somebody becomes the Mudang VTuber and they convince me, maybe I'll give it another thought.
Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world.
Wait, what does his name mean?
Dear.
For the stream notification, I threw up something goofy like,
so long.
Let's actually finish this story. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, they just brought it out there. His last name is Caslana, okay? As in Kevin Caslana, which he's based on, we already knew that. And Kiana Caslana from both of them from Honkai Impact the Third.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come over this eternal and follows in our footprint to write anything unless that ever was.
It will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Yeah, I mean, there have been a lot of confusing storylines in this entire chapter. So, if you haven't caught everything up until now, Not Why Guy, the entire storyline from the past, like, entire patch cycle has been based on a artificial world that keeps on cycling as a simulation. And
people are
I
crying.
think he just hit the reset button, the robot did, or something like that.
We too must part ways
As Finon tries and takes the power for himself, knowing how it really works this time.
Friend. Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Okay.
Everything is as it was.
Have you watched... Oh, you've never watched it before.
It
Okay,
feels
that
good
makes
to take
a lot
one
more
last
sense. It's a JRPG. Of course, you have to kill a god. That's how these games work.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again. You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. Even if it's a path with no turning back. When have we ever had the luxury of turning back? Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction? The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero. Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by your side, guiding you, just like before. No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Why? Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy and simple for them. But when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos. And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods. In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin. Where nothing ever existed.
You're not Y Guy, but Y Guy will never forget this.
Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality all flowed from their body. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the Light Calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods.
Oh, okay.
From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Sarindra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the Flame Chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Sarindra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it.
She's got bubbles inside her chest? What is going on? I think I saw this beforehand, but that's wild.
What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Hynan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, Nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake.
She's calling him Nameless? I wonder if that's significant.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Finon is in the team. Technique point limit increases. Using his technique defeats enemies within a certain range ahead.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
He just shoots a giant laser.
Oh. Nice moves.
And, okay, those things are still unformed up there?
Light up the dawn.
We just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last. I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
5 paces,
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine.
Guess this is part of the world that we haven't gone to much, but I think was in the previous patch
Duck's Gold
when
Weaver,
Anaxa did his little
Apologies for keeping you waiting.
performance.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Saridra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealans. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
Oh, that's a big misunderstanding right there.
Will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
Speak of Triby's
You
prophecy.
shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Triby?
Ow!
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Triby. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you, but do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you, and I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Saridra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of... Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clear. I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans. One by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome?
The first eternal recurrence, and
the people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
okay.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes resting on a gentler slope, leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone would always roll back down the slope, and the nymph would always return to the starting point, beginning. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first 15 seconds, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Eternal Recurrence number 1. Subject Kasana persuaded the 12 Chrysoceres to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysosaurs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes the first devastating failure. Subject Kazlana adopted a strategy similar to the Eternal Recurrence number 1, so 2 is similar to 1. No substantive impact on the experimental process was observed. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysosaurs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence number 3. Minor adjustments detected in Subject Kazlana's strategy. Decision weighting for avoid sacrifice of past companions has been increased. After verification, this adjustment did not have a substantive impact on the experimental progress. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysosaurs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence number 15. Subject Kazlana attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time, aiming to elevate access privileges and execute unauthorized access and authorization operations against specific subjects represented by the 12 Chrysosaurs. Life cycles of 12 Chrysosaurs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence number 42. Subject Kazlana's 11th attempt to breach the Scepter's core layer has failed. The decision weighting for avoid sacrifices of past companions showed a minor decline. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysosaurs terminated in sequence. Subject Kazlana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence number 133. Analysis of observations from Eternal Recurrence 83 to 133 indicates that Subject Kazlana's strategy is gradually converging with that of Eternal Recurrence number 42. Over-synchronicity risk detected. Potential cognitive function degraded suspected. Admin notes, this will undoubtedly reinforce the Iron Tomb's destruction vector. Within expectations, no intervention required. Continue observation. 134.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The Black Tide came from beyond the sky, and everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble Titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing. Countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation.
Alright, I am going
Never
to pause
thought
it
someone
here.
would step in to help.
We are going to end the stream and pick this up some other day, maybe tomorrow. And right now we're going to do a raid.